Hello everyone, and we are going to look at an Excel spreadsheet for the Gravestone project that you will be doing. For the Gravestone project, it'll be mostly data entry, nothing too fancy, so we'll get started. So what you're going to need to do at first is number this first column right here with the number of gravestones that you're going to need, so it would be 1 through 25, and leave this first row blank so that you can enter in the different labels that you'll need for the different information that you'll find on the gravestones. So, and I'm just going to purposely mess this up so I can show you how to enter, how you can move the column down. So if it ever gets messed up like this and you need to move the whole column down, you don't need to delete everything. You can just right click, insert, and shift cells down, and then it'll be free, and then you are free up here. So for the first thing that you're going to need, besides the numbers, you're going to need the name of the deceased, and obviously some of these titles are going to be bigger than the cells themselves, so you just extend it by going up to the A, B, C, D area and shifting it to the right or left, depending if you want to make it shorter or bigger. The next column would be the sex of the deceased, so the gender. Extend that. Then you will also need the date of birth, date of death, age of death, so the age at which they died, cause of death, if it's given, you need the shape of the stone, as I will show you in the PowerPoints and other information that I will give you in this lesson. You'll need the size of the stone. So for that, you will need length, width, and height of the stone. So a way you could do that is you could do it either separately, length and width, into two different columns, or you could do something along the lines of like a 6 by 5 stone. But I will leave that up to you. I prefer making it separate. So the next thing you'll need to know is the raw material. So that would be what the stone is made out of. The next is a design, if there's a design on the gravestone, death head, urn, a willow, something along those lines. And then from there you will need the epitaph, if there is one. And then the last column will be anything else that seems important. And with that, your whole spreadsheet will be set up and ready to compare between people in your group and other people in the class. If you ever need a table or a chart, you would just come up here and highlight, let's say you wanted to compare age of death, and the height of the stones. You would highlight both the age of death and all the other length, width, and height, or whichever you prefer, and you would go up here, and depending what you're trying to prove, you could go with a bar graph, pie graph, line graph. Then you just come in here and choose which one you would want. So with that, you should be all set to try out the information that you find on the gravestones and compare it with all your classmates. Good luck.